Oh, hello everyone. There is everything. There we go. Oh boy, I almost had a significant PC incident immediately before stream, but thankfully the crisis was averted. Oh, my heart is still racing from that. Something went wrong with the install of this game, and it just installed itself into some really bizarre folder that I did not expect it to be in. And I was just cleaning up some space on my hard drive, and I went, oh, I don't need this folder ever again, so let's get rid of that. Turns out that's where Trails in the Sky was located. I almost had a complete panic attack because I wasn't sure if the game kept its saves in the game directory. Thankfully, it doesn't. Thankfully, the game saves are elsewhere in the install directory, but given that it's an older game, I wasn't quite sure if it would do that. But thank fucking goodness it doesn't. My heart rate's still climbing down from that panic. Alright. Quick recap of last time. We returned to Bose after Agate got injured in the mines. And we did a little bit of bracer missions. And we went... And we finally met up with Commander Morgan? General Morgan? I forget what his title is. We met up with Morgan in the landing port. Hopped on the Arsail, chased the dragon around, and then tracked the dragon... Our plan didn't quite succeed, then we tracked the dragon to Nebel Valley afterwards and destroyed the gospel on its forehead. Freeing it, it gave us some very large septium crystals to repay the mayor and the mayor of Bose and the mayor, or the village elder of Ravenue. And we finished up chapter 5, and now we're here with Joshua on the ship. Where Joshua was intentionally, we'll say intentionally, why is this thing a can of pop? This is a can of Coca-Cola. Why is it? Joshua was intentionally dense regarding Josette's obvious crush on him. And something about if he fails his mission, he'll die, but more importantly, Josette. Alright, let's get into the game. Let's my windows properly. There we go. No, I lost that one version of OBS. Get back here. Why does that one window of OBS keep disappearing? Hey, get a move on. Boss is on the bridge. I don't know why I did that. It was there. So. It was there, so I did. Ah, there you are. What's the situation? Just what you predicted it would be. Look at the display. Altitude of 1560 arg, entering Liberlian territory from the north-northeast at 2100 south per hour. That kind of altitude and speed, they aren't normal ships. Looks like that special radar of yours is working, eh? Don't congratulate me yet. We don't know who they are. Possible they're Erebonian scout ships or something. Kyle, do we have any visual contact yet? Got them. Sending the image to your display. That's... I feel like I've seen that ship. Now there's no doubt that's our target. Yeah, well, that's the stage set then. Now it gets exciting. Let's do this then. Glad you're ready for this, right? Absolutely. Once I'm in place, begin immediately. Don, Kyle, Josette, thank you for everything. Relationship may have been based on a contract, but I'm glad I met you. What? Button. Huh? Be a bit more appropriate to say it once the mission's over with. But I may not get the opportunity, so let me say it now. Thank you. Be well, everyone. It just... dramatic till the very end. Even at the very end, you managed to be so uncute. It's all this thank you business with a face like you're walking to your execution. Think hearing that'll make me happy? Think those are the words I want to hear? Josette. Just promise me. I won't do anything too crazy. Come back alive. Given who I'm about to pick a war with, I can't guarantee anything. But promise this. Even if I don't succeed at my goal, we'll come back alive and give you all my thanks. That be enough? Yeah. Don't forget, I collect on my promises, Buster. This is definitely an Ouroboros show. Altitude stable at 1559 arc, crossing into Liberlian airspace now. Set course for Valeria Lake. Roger. Doesn't look like the Liberlian airships noticed us. Stealth functionality. Nice little piece of tech they loaded us up with. If we didn't have that doohickey, we'd be causing a bit of a fuss right about now, you know? And forget us. Imagine what would happen if those Liberal hicks saw that monster coming for them. Don't I wish I could see that. What? We under attack? Hell are you idiots panicking for? Check the damn radar. Contact. One small ship approaching from 4 o'clock. Database match found. Capua Sky Bandit ship Bobcat Rhineford Maine. Sky Bandits? All right, it worked. Oh, so it did. Time for us to beat it then. Airship is breaking off? What do we do? Do we pursue? No, leave them alone. If they were Royal Army, we'd have to pike them all, but we don't have time to bother with small fries. Understood. Right now, our only job is clearing the Glorious's flight path. Let's head back to base for now. We should let Sir Campanella know about the bandits. Ah, they're pulling out as well. Everything went exactly like he thought it would. Yeah. Josette, don't worry. It's Joshua Astray we're talking about. He'll come back safe. Yeah, he will. He's got a promise to keep after all. Then it's gonna go back to Estelle, isn't it? Chapter 6. Whereabouts of bonds? Oh boy, I was wondering if he wanted to get the last word in. Blade Lord is bold, if nothing else. Kid, I really screwed up in letting him get away. Sorry guys, I got no excuse. No, you made the right choice in letting him go. Graveyard is no place for the living to settle their arguments. Emil, though. Why is that causing an itch in the back of my skull? Yeah, didn't Lo mention that before? You know anything, Chloe? I don't, I'm sorry. I imagine grandmother would know something, but that it seems to be some kind of state secret, she may not be willing to tell me until I'm older. Good point. How about you, Olivier? Hamel's in Erebonia, right? It is, although, even if we don't speak of it much, or even we don't speak of it much, so it's always a surprise to hear it brought up in conversation. Oh, why's that? Hamel was a village in the southernmost reaches of the Empire, near the Liberalian border. I say was, for you will find it on no map of the Empire today. Huh? It's not gone, is it? The village was demolished in a landslide some time ago. A number of the residents lost their lives then. As I understand it, it is now little more than empty ruins and ghosts. It's awful. But that's it, huh? But still, even if a lot of people died, there's no excuse for his actions. I have undersold the scale of the disaster, I think. Rumors say that very few of the villagers survived. The rescue units saw precisely what happened, but few living these days can claim to know a Hamel resident. Game audio very loud. It was that bad? It's not unheard of for landslides to swallow entire settlements. Sometimes called mountain tsunamis because of how they create waves of pure rock and earth. It's an odd thing to suddenly bring up in context, however. I mean, what in the world would Hamel have to do with Her Majesty and General Morgan? Liberal at all? Alas, at this point we don't know enough to confirm or deny anything. Let me poke my old nose around the various corners of the guild to see what I can find out. But enough about Hamel for now, we've other business. First of all, let me give you payment for all you've done. Went through quite a lot with this dragon mess. Done the name of the guild proud. You really think so? Still didn't stop whatever experiment they were running. Don't think we can claim much of a victory on this one. This also means they've conducted experiments in all of Liberal's major regions. We have to figure out what the Society plans to do next as soon as we can. Yes, about that. Why don't you all take a break for a little while? Huh? Rest, but as I said... Oh, I heard, but I'm serious. You've been running around from Ron to Gransel to here, solving case after case with barely so much as time to sleep. If you don't take at least a single moment to unwind, you'll snap your springs. You can't just take a break in the middle of something so important. You'll still need to act if Ouroboros makes another move. How much time we would have to rest, but Lugren does have a point. The army's patrols have kicked into high gear thanks to all the dragon shenanigans. They should be able to handle any immediate danger, I think. I've been meaning to mention, it seems Kurt's team has found it. Huh? It. Wait, like... I mean, they found Ouroboros' base? Yes, Kurt reported they got a solid lead a few days ago. They can pinpoint the base, you'll be busy again soon enough. So I really think it would be a good idea to rest while you can. Yeah, I see. In that case, I'll take you up on that, Lugren. Remember, part of a bracer's duty is to ensure he can keep performing his duties. Getting rest is part of that. True enough. Well, I guess the world ain't gonna end if we take a breather. Mr. Wisdom prevails again. Zin, you are a sage and a gentleman. Still, Lugren, given that you're suggesting a break, I assume you have a destination in mind? Heh, sharp, Olivier. Truth be told, I got a little something nice from Mayor Maybell. Going at it separate from your normal pay for the dragon business. Huh? What else could she be paying us with? Oh, just a reservation at the Kingfisher Inn on the lakefront to the south. It's paid for all of you to stay there for 3 days. Seriously? Sweet. The hospitality of Bose's beautiful mayor once again shines like a beacon through the fog of weariness. Huh, yes, it's just like Maybell to do something like this. We're going on a vacation, right? The Kingfisher Inn? Mm-hmm, that's right. It's a luxurious inn with a fantastic view of what Eyelash is doing with Valeria Lake. Famous for their food, fine spirits, and they provide boats for going out onto the lake. That sounds great. This does sound like a nice little vacation. Yeah, if we gotta take a load off, Kingfisher is close to the best place in the world to do it. Got that right. Let's not waste Mayor Maybell's kindness, guys. Come on. Oh, we get full selection. I kind of need agate at the moment. Oh no, change equipment. Haze is the one I want. Party.
Leave it to me.
This will break you up.
And you have anything that I really want? This is Menno. Big deal. Yeah, I don't care about it. Chain. Oh. Farm party.
Ready? Great.
It doesn't matter. This is going to be the party. Move out. I'd rather do it from a menu that I'm... just from the regular menu. Alright, we'll head for the Kingfisher Inn first. Thanks for doing this, guys. Make sure we all get checked in. Lugren called ahead of us, so I doubt we'll have too much trouble getting rooms for everyone. Never fear, leave it to us. So we should probably check the guild board just in case, don't you think? I mean, the whole dragon mess has died down, but it might have kicked up some other issues, and I'm still kind of worried. Well, Lugren did have a point earlier, remember? Is some wisdom in not overdoing it and simply going to enjoy the lakefront. have a point. All right, let's just tie up the loose ends and head to Valeria Lake. Record this right now. I have all the stuff for Gwen. Racers, are you ready to talk about the job? Sure. This is collect ingredients, right? Curative horns. All right. Now, do I have all of the ingredients? Missing something. I was really hoping that she would tell us what I'm missing. Maybe I just need to... Okay, hang on. Tender poultry times 10. Bird eggs times 10. Gummy eyeball times 10. Juicy bone. Red of burn. A fang. Ingredients. I don't have enough bird eggs. Okay. I have 5 lucky fangs. I have a lot of juicy bones. I have the gummy eyeballs. Missing 1 tender poultry. What's the other one I'm missing? You haven't checked curative horn. I have 13 curative horn. So I need tender poultry and bird eggs. Okay, we can go back into Beau's Market. I'm just gonna do a quick little checkaroni. Oh, I don't know if Scara is equipped. Is Scara's strongest weapon? It is. Oh, I did use Scara briefly. This chapter. Not gummy eyeball. I need tender poultry. Rails, tender. I'm just gonna go with this. It's not particularly important. Bird enemies along Isen Roads. Ramera or Fresfelger. And then what was the other one? I needed... Bird. Bird eggs. Oh, this is the wrong chapter. This quest is for an incorrect chapter. I was looking at a chapter 1 quest. Yeah, because those are not located in this chapter anymore. Where are you? You're in Grensel. About the penguins. Oh, that's in Zeiss. Cornelia Tower. Is that the one in here? Orion Causeway. I believe that's not here. Okay, let's just walk out here because I think there are some dodo enemies in this. Dodo-looking enemies in this chapter, or was that the last one? Maybe they're north? Yeah. Yeah, you drop bird eggs. You get bird eggs. Bird egg times 1. Bleed, water, aqua bleed. Oh, they actually hit it.
Nicely done.
Oh yes, Stare is way behind in levels. Held a message for using channel blocked turns. Right at the same time as a follow noise. That's a good sign. Can I not see it? Oh no, that was definitely separate from the follow. Thank you for the follow. That out of the chat. Okay, we got our bird egg. So now I need to find what the heck drops me tender poultry. Game has a bestiary in it somewhere. I'm just trying to blank. Oh, it's a... Okay, Kiseki couple. That makes a lot more sense. That was just very amusing timing. You came in right at the same time as the Viewbot seller tried to pop in. Hello. Have a bestiary monster guide. There we go. This is those. What did I say I was looking for? Tender poultry. Tender poultry. What was that? I'm just right at the start of chapter 6 right now, just trying to clear up the last couple of tracer missions from chapter 5. Did I not? Is there nothing in this chapter that drops a tender poultry? Yes, I played FC about probably almost 2 years ago. And yeah, this is my first time playing SC. I buy it somewhere. No. Oh, what the heck? Where do I get... Where the heck am I supposed to get tender poultry? Because that's... Oh no, this is Bose, connecting East Bose Highway and the Hawken Gate. Oh yeah, I guess I haven't been up there. This way. Ison Road, that's what I'm looking for. Eating a little bit, using a guide. Was it this thing? I don't know. Tender poultry. Using a guide for just a couple of ingredients for this bracer mission, but I promise that's all. I didn't get a tender poultry. Nothing. I don't think I ever equipped Seal. Somebody... I'll give that to... They still weren't noticing me. Oh, that has to be a yellow one. Or Seal. Haze is what I meant to say. It's an item. Damn. Item. Oh, there's 2 items. We got... I think I needed 2 tender poultries, right? Oh no, I needed 2 bird eggs, and I got 2 bird eggs. I don't even know anymore. Regardless, that should be everything for this quest. Not you. Yeah, sorry, welcome in. I don't know if I said that. My brain's been frazzled. I had almost had a PC incident before stream, so a little bit scatterbrained at the moment. Alright, that's that. That one's ready to turn in. Monster. Escort. Searching for something. Okay, well, let's head to Kirsch's bar first. It's here. Who it is you? Pardon, can I have a moment? Of course, what is it? Corna? From the Bracer Guild. Oh my, yes. Thank you for coming. Waiting, this must be about my requests. Nice to meet you then. I'm Estelle Bright, Senior Bracer. My apologies for calling on you like this. I fear I have no other resources left to me, so take some time to explain. Alright. It'll take some time to explain. Let's zoom through this conversation. Rainy. About 20. If she's alive, that doesn't sound promising. Right. Adopted by someone here in Bow. That's an interesting plot twist. Good. We're just gonna do a census on everyone. We have a rough description of her. Oh, that helps. Maybe. Purple hair, about 20. Girl. It doesn't even point me in a great direction. Guess I'm just going over to the houses then. I was thinking that's the exit I meant to take. Oh no, you were you the guy that had something stolen? No, it's just the same house model as the guy that got something stolen in Roland. Alright. Speed census. Oh, you got something. Now's the time to go to their orchards. Last I checked, they were a bit... What's the technical term? On fire? Ashes, maybe? Alright, we'll take a... Go. Okay. Do you have anything? Chair. What about this house? You. This isn't particularly helpful. I don't know, is there someone in the chapel? Maybe we're going to the market. Supposed to use the item. Oh, I am supposed to use it from my inventory. Oh, this is horrible. Might have to go back to the housing districts. I could ask like 10 people at once. Or if the memory cursor would stay on items. Oh, hold up. Minuets. God damn it, Minuet. Got my hopes up. Got nothing helpful to say, just don't frickin' say anything, alright? We've got lots... I need to speedrun this so Estelle can get to her relaxing. Oh, that's a cute kid. Alright, we are moving on. Buck has got his own... problems. Oh, hey, we got a lead. Look, I've seen her. I am written. I'm this close to snapping. Back here. No. Everyone in here. I think that's everyone. Anyone have anything useful to say? What direction? Let's go... You're a... Oh, Master's Study. I don't know what room the study is. Probably not the kitchen. What other people do you know who this is? I think she might know who it is. She's lying. An acquaintance, huh? That bluish purple hair and green eyes? About 20? You couldn't think of anyone who that might be? Okay, Leela. Estelle did... Oh, let's let Mayor Maybell explain it. Maybe she'll break it to her. Or we're just gonna tell her. Completely and absolutely. Ella came to our home on a certain day 10 years ago. The day the army of Erebonia began its assault on the city of Bones. Hey. Father returned after assisting in the evacuation of much of the citizenry. He had a girl. But only say that she had been entrusted to him by strangers. The girl was Lila. But I look, she was even wearing the same clothes then, though bloody and torn. That more or less matches Corna's testimony. Never answer. One thing, though, names. Looking for a girl named Rainy, not Lila, Lila, I think I decided Rainy. So that was Lila's old name. Or, yeah, that's what Corna told us at least. Hang on, you didn't know Lila's real name, Mayor Maybell? Oh, she never told us. Wait, I'm a little confused. She didn't give you her name? At least she knew her own name at the end. She could have given us her name, or anything in those days. When Lila came to live with us, she could barely say anything at all. How even describe it? It's as if she was in a state where she'd forgotten how to speak entirely. What would that even... Shock can cause loss of speech in severe cases. Heard it can be prevalent in victims of terrible battles and war. Dios' mercy, just thinking about what she must have seen makes me shiver. Her soul was far more hurt than her body when she came to live with us. We tried our best, but Lila always kept a little distance between herself and everyone else. Learned her true name. So how'd she get the name Lila then? Father gave it. It's inconvenient, to say the least, for her to remain nameless. I see. I think we understand now. What's left then is to ask her. There's only one thing to do. Let me get Sarah to bring her here. Brought her, milady. Thank you, Sarah. Would you leave us for a bit? Just pardon me. Lila, come here. What are you asking me, Miss Maybell? Grace, her friends, showed me this photograph. It's certainly a familiar face, isn't it? Lila, this is you, isn't it? I think I can guess why you're quiet. Concerned about Father, aren't you? Will you feel as though you owe Father a great debt? Lila, I don't want that to be a burden on your life, and I know he... Burden? Yes, that's why you haven't said anything about this all this time, isn't it? Feel obligated to remain here out of debt to what Father did. That is... well... Father said it often, didn't he? Trapped by the shackles of the past can never blaze a new trail. Lila, you've done more for our family than could ever have been expected or asked of you. Keep shackling yourself to the past. This corner. Her and reclaim your life. Hey, Belle. I understand what you're trying to say. Fortunately, how Rainy you are searching for is no longer with us. Rainy was killed in the war alongside her parents. Rest peacefully somewhere in this land. That is what I've told myself all these years. Because if I didn't, it would be sad. I can't believe this. I've been such an idiot. I've been bearing all this within you all this time. I should have... Lila? I think you need to lie to yourself anyway. Sorry? Mayor Maybell? Sarah? People at the market, I bet a lot of others around town too. Everyone thinks of you as part of their family life. No way you're alone anymore. Stell? Yeah, Stell's right. So as well. Are you listening? Do you see what they mean? One of the most... Father Gunn, you're the most precious, important person in my life. So saying you're alone like that... Please don't say something so terribly sad. Never been. It's Maybell. Lila, lying to yourself to forget something painful? Exactly what Father hated to see. Someone trapped by their past. They entrusted us both with such a valuable lesson. Please, don't let it go to waste. Lila, go meet Corna. What Father taught us means so little to you. Very well. Accept defeat. Miss Maybell, you're terrible. Is anyone meant to say no to an argument like that? That, my dear Lila, is the secret to driving a hard bargain. Yes, I'm glad. Come on, then, let's go meet her. Pardon? Go meet... You're coming, Mayor Maybell? I don't think it's a problem. Their father passed away, she has to go in his stead. Yeah, Yes, precisely. Come on, Lila, let's be off. All right, I'll accompany you then. Oh, no, you don't. I'm the one accompanying you this time. Come on, get in front of me. Left, right, let's go. But it's okay, Lila. After all, you're the star this time. See. To think things got so complicated. Rainy, I'm so sorry we didn't. Wish we could have found you sooner. No, Auntie, don't apologize. It wasn't anyone's fault except maybe that of the times. Last 10 years, I can honestly say I've been very happy. It's Maybelle. Thank you so very much. I owe you and your father a debt that can never be repaid. No, not at all. If anything, I should be grateful to you and your sister and her husband. Lila has been such an important part of my life. I should say Rainy, sorry. Please call her as you have. It's the name she has here, after all. I was glad to know she has been safe and happy, no matter her name. Miss Maybelle, I beg you, please continue to take care of her. Well, I would certainly love for her to remain with us, but do you not intend to take her home with you? Oh, I planned to at first, of course, but seeing her now, I couldn't be so cruel. Continue living here with the people she loves and all her friends? No one who loves her could take that away from her. Decorna. No, Dumpling, don't make that face. Of course, I do hope you'll visit your uncle and me every once in a while. Distance will make it difficult, but we both love it. Why would distance be an issue? I didn't mention, but our home is quite far away. You know where the Le Mans State is, I take it? The Le Mans State? Of course I've heard of it. Where the guild has its training ground and headquarters. Most bracers have heard of it, yes. I see, so Lila's not from La Burle. This sort of explained the kind of unique feelings I was given up. Even by airship, it's quite a trip. I do hope you will come and visit someday. But even then, I will still keep in touch. I will too. Promise I'll find time to visit. Counting the days until then. Now, Rainy, we get another good look at you. You really are the image of your mother. Like, mother. That you do, not just in appearance, but even in the way you move, your speech. You really are so like your mother when she was your age. Sure, she's been watching over you. Wonderful new friends and family. It's what she would have wanted. Happily, my Rainy, for your mother's sake as well. Promise I will. Say, Lila. Yes, Miss Maybelle? Oh, what we were discussing earlier. When were you planning on doing it? A trip back to Le Mans, you mean? Haven't quite decided yet. Alright, just be sure and let me know when you're going well in advance, okay? Need to adjust my schedule. Mean, Miss Maybelle. Well, I am going with you after. I really want to see what your home was like. Besides, I'm thinking, it'd be really nice to hear some stories from your childhood. You've heard all sorts of stories about me from before you came to life. I need to find some kind of embarrassing chink in that armor of yours, or I won't be able to do anything with you. So you're after my naughtiest secrets? Well, I'm afraid I shall have to disappoint you, Miss Maybelle. My early childhood was one of exquisite conduct. Like certain infamous tomboys who would be scandalized should their past be made public, I have nothing to fear. Oh, really? I wouldn't underestimate my ability to sniff out the truth if I were you. Haha. Well, let's see what you can manage. I'll let you know as soon as I've made a decision. Alright. Now we're escorting that woman that I just passed to Ravenue. Alright, Murano, let's go. Chop chop. We get a bonus if we don't encounter monsters. Well, that's what we have Haze for. Not Seal, as I called it like 6 times before realizing. That was dangerously close. Yeah, the orchards are kind of missing. Exactly as I'd heard. Already started to rebuild their orchards little by little. Well, they'll certainly have their work cut out for them. Taking a step in the right direction. Yeah, they're getting all kinds of help from all over, too. Sure, they'll be just fine. Yes, I believe in them. Wish we merchants could be of some aid to them. Huh? Rana, are you thinking of trying to save Ravenue? Oh my, no. I have no intention of setting myself up as some kind of savior to these people. I'm ultimately just here for business. Look at the orchards and get a feel for how bad the situation is. Of course, if things are looking up, I can always invest. Well then, I should be getting to work. Okay, that means this is goodbye then. Indeed, I must declare I sorely misjudged you earlier. Contact Lugren and arrange a bonus for you. Why would I lie about a thing? Earned it. Be careful on your way back. Good luck with your work. Last one, Ravenue Trail Monster. I guess it's probably to the north. No, that's Abandoned Mine Trail. I don't remember passing by a dangerous monster. Unless it just didn't spawn while I was with her. Oh, I probably should be taking some encounters just to get Scara caught up in levels.
Nicely done.
Love the level. The chapter where I killed the most amount of random encounters just happened to be the one where I didn't use Scara at all.
Seems you can't.
Yeah, it's gotta still be, it's just gotta be on the Abandoned Mine Trail, right?
Oh, are we done already? Scary.
Even then, Scara's still leveling super quickly. That way. That way. Yes, this way. Okay, this is still called the Raven Trail. It's just... That's abandoned. I don't know how I managed to get a preemptive attack. I'm ashamed to say I haven't used Zin a single time this game.
We did it!
It's a shame, because I like him as a character. Oh, I like everyone as a character of this cast. Oh, this wasn't preemptive. Oops. I was kind of just rushing and didn't realize. This will do a lot, especially with the critical.
Well, that takes care of that.
And let's do that. I love that bug. It's not even a major thing, it's just a very... I did not see that enemy. Very minor annoyance.
Soon as you came up.
That if I mash circle, or B, I guess, while I'm in a menu, it eats like half of the canceled inputs.
Nicely done.
Like, in the grand scheme of things, it's so inconsequential, but it's... Not on this screen. It's not. I didn't look at the empty chests. What am I doing? You can read this, the clowns of... Well, shit. Sorry, guys. My bad. Was... Silent Hill 2? Shit, we were in the fog earlier. This might be Silent Hill. Yeah, okay, this is still... Giving you trail, whatever.
We're good to go. Piece of cake.
Yeah, Silent Hill reference was not what I expected to see. Ah. Okay, now what do I know about you? Specializes in petrification attacks. Anything that prevents petrification? I have one thing that prevents... Why do I have 10 lighters? Do that. Well, two of us can't be petrified. Damn, she got petrified. Do I have any recipes that cure petrify? Roast fish.
Right.
Scare is immune to petrify, you. Stella is definitely not immune to petrify.
Right.
And that recipe, evidently. Well, at least she didn't die with her an unused flame.
Oh, okay.
She didn't die with an unused S-craft. That's the word I'm trying to get. What are you weak to? Slightly weak to water. Probably gonna interrupt it, but that's fine, because then no one's getting petrified. Oh, perfect. He's not even interrupting it. And she's got 1,000,000 art strength.
Nicely done.
Oh, Scara didn't even level. She's 200 XP away. Why did I get that chest and not the one the last map? Yeah. Guess I did have to go to the mine earlier. No chest there. We'll take a few encounters just to get Scara to level 61.
Seems you came up short.
Oh, I can probably mainly take them on my way back.
Scary.
Okay, any encounter should get Scara. You have to be on the way back to Grant or Bose. I can get it on the way to the hotel. That's everything. All right, promote me to a C rank bracer, my dude. Hell yeah, Aquamaster Rod. This is an Aquamaster Rod. Oh. I was thinking like I don't know, my brain was in Final Fantasy mode for some reason. I was thinking like the Blizzard rods from Final Fantasy V, stuff like that. No, that makes sense. Those enemies, I don't want to fight 3 of those. Be a dodo. Oh, let's just take this. There we go. Scara leveled up. Before we continue on, I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick. Stretch my legs, so I'll be back in a moment. Oops, that unmuted. And back. Lose my notes. My notes. There are my notes. My controller. Onwards. Laria Shore. Alright, where are those boys at? And here's the rest of them. Huh? Kevin, what are you doing here? Oh, it's a long and harrowing story. Passed by him on the road. So I invited him to join us. Harrowing indeed. On the road? Why were you traveling again, Kevin? To be honest, my goal was to investigate the Amberl Tower. After we said our goodbyes in Roland, I've been running around looking into all the towers. All the towers? You already visited the other towers, Father Graham? Yep, I've been busy with that pretty much. But I was kinda AWOL during the whole dragon business. Sorry I couldn't give a hand with that. Figured you guys might come out here for a break after that, so... that makes sense. Well then, should we have a sit-down right now? How's about we do it over dinner? I'll help the information flow freely, you know? Oh yeah. So you're really staying here, Kevin? Ah, well, from what I hear, this is a pretty famous inn, right? Like your friend said, I figured I'd join in the festivities, if you don't mind. Yo, what's up, Zelda's Lullaby? Second chapter at the moment. Love to hear it. Good game. Oh, Hopefully you're a little bit ahead of me so I'm not spoiling. But I assume you are monitoring that if that's a concern. I'm just at the start of chapter 6, so be aware of that if you're not ahead of me. It's kind of out of the blue. Have helped us out a lot though. What do you think, guys? I ain't got a problem with it. It is a nice way to settle our debt to the good father. Yeah, I want him to stay too. I see no reason to object. I wonder if it's fate bringing us together. He's here, let's have some fun. Oh, you're at the final area. Did FC have voices? I don't remember. Oh, you probably played FC Remake. Yeah, I played the original FC 2 years ago. I don't know why I waited 2 years between games, but here we are. Yeah, that makes... I completely forgot for a second that that was a thing. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I generally prefer to have the audio in a language that I understand. I gotcha. Same for me, except I was obviously with a different FC. Well, if he's here, let's have some fun. Thank you. Ain't much in the way of thanks, but if you still got stuff that needs doing, I'd be happy to tag along. Use me as much as you need. Party time. Well, thanks for the offer, but I think we're about to drop off our things and relax. Oh, really? Darn it. Think I could give up body to Estelle's cause. What are you saying? If you want to sacrifice your body, trust me, there are ways to arrange that. Come on, then let's get checked in. I know quite a few people that are just absolutely obsessed with this series, so committing myself, at the very least, get through the Sky arc, but there's what, 12 or 13 games released right now? Committing myself. I'm gonna try and make it through all of them. Let me show you to your rooms. This is the room we have set aside for the ladies. Wow, this is lovely. It's peaceful, too. This is the room we used the last time we stayed here, right? Ended up having to sneak into the bandit base and didn't really get to enjoy it much. Yeah, I hope you can spend a bit more time in it this time. Hey, at least I did get to spend one night in a comfortable bed that time. Yeah, I remember it. Scara drank you under the table and laid you out like a sack of garbage. This time I'll be able to drink to my heart's content. This is the room we had set aside for the gentlemen, but I'm sorry, there must have been some confusion about your party size. You may use the room next door for the men as well. Alright, I kind of jumped on this train at the last second. You guys pick rooms and I'll roll with it. How about it? I have no preference. Care much either way? Ah, well, I shall share my room with Agate. Wait a second. A sudden desire to bunk with me. Is it not obvious, Agate? Raven with clipped wings mended by a tender-hearted young girl? I'd be a failure of a bard if I did not hear every detail of that encounter. So, Agate, try not to murder me, okay? Yeah, no, I love... I think Scara's... Well... Either Scara or Tita are my favorite characters. I'm unsure which yet. From Sky the Third to Cold Steel. You're skipping Crossspell. No Zero or Azure for you? Though, I'm sort of curious as to how that went down myself. But we just talked is all. Doesn't make us any less interested in hearing about it. More so, in fact. So we should hear the whole story before calling it a night, hmm? Also, I may be pronouncing things entirely names entirely incorrectly. If so, I apologize. I haven't played the remake or seen too much footage of it, so I don't know, maybe it's Scheherazade or Scarazard, whatever. Come now, you two. Don't tease Tita so much, I feel bad for her. Regardless, I would ask Zin and Kevin to share the other room. I have no problem with that. Hey, I'm not one to stand in the way of a good time, so sure. Let me just show you to your room. Also, thank you for the follow. Now, hang on, we are not done with this conversation. Hey. Ow, sounds like things got, crazy. So there really was an ancient dragon nesting in Liberl? Warned about the Oriole before flying off, huh? Yeah, it makes my head spin just thinking about everything that happened. What I really don't get is why Ragnard couldn't tell us anything about the Oriole either. Actually, there is a line in the Testament this reminds me of. Goddess, having bequeathed her treasures, sent forth the holy beast to observe the path the children of men would take. Holy beast, that certainly does seem like Ragnar. The more pertinent point, I feel, is the command to observe. Simply watch over us, and we're commanded to not interfere. Load of help that is. Well, one way or another, I sure think this makes it look like the Oriole exists. We can even start to piece things together thanks to what I found in my poking around. Right, you were investigating the towers. A little bit, yeah. I think you guys are familiar with those weird machines at the top of each tower, right? Did you know they're currently glowing? Yeah, I remember seeing one that was all lit up. Or seeing that one was all lit up. I don't quite get what that has to do with the Oriole. Well, Captain Shores mentioned something to me. Something weird happened in that room where he fought Alan Richard just before that mechanical monster showed up. Oh yeah, if I remember right, after the gospel was used, all the lights in the ruins went out. There was this voice out of nowhere giving a warning, and all the pillars all sunk into the floor. Right, the warning was about the first barrier being no longer operative and the device towers being enabled as all. Yeah, that's what I've heard. So on a hunch, I double-checked the timing with some witnesses. Those 4 towers started lighting up in the stuff at the same time the gospel was used. Kidding. So the device towers the warning mentioned are 4 towers of Liberl and the machines at their peaks. We've got any other explanation, at least. So to sum up then, ruins beneath Gransel Castle are what produces this first barrier. However, when Colonel Richard used the gospel, this barrier was eliminated. In its place, the device towers were activated, presumably to produce a second barrier of some sort. Second barrier? Why would you... To protect something, you always want to make sure you have a backup. Answer the questions of what kind of barrier it is, or what the hell it's a barrier for, though. About that. Starting to think it's something to hide the location of the Oriole. Right, the Oriole wasn't in the castle's ruins. It's still supposed to be somewhere in Liberl, right? Exactly. If we assume the Society's goal is to obtain the Oriole, I think we can say their experiments are part of a plan to further that goal. To do all that just to... experiments the Gospels and the Oriole. It seemed they're more tightly interwoven than we first believed. The one sitting at the loom would would be this man called the Professor. Yeah, it's all him. The same guy who put the gospel on Ragnar's head and made him attack Bose. One who... Estelle? What's up, Estelle? You got awfully quiet all of a sudden. Yeah, about this professor. I think he's the one who made Joshua leave in the first place. What? Wait a moment. I mean, he's the one who orchestrated the events that brought Joshua into your home and made him leave the way he did? So. I bet he's the one who manipulated Colonel Richard and Kurt's memories. Kidding. Do not have an explanation for Kurt's memories, it is true. Why do you think this? Well, you see... really happened. Is this another thing you've been trying to shoulder all by yourself or something? Not exactly. Sorry, I guess it's kind of late to bring it up now. I think there can be any doubt at this point, though. It's safe to say that this person must be the one responsible for all our trouble. He is clearly a man of twisted morals. Yes, we'll need to be careful. Sorry, Tita, I didn't mean to bring up all this serious junk when we came out here to relax. Oh, no, it's okay, Estelle. It's just, I was wondering why someone would do something like this. Make everyone so unhappy, Joshua suffer. Just don't get it. Tita, don't worry about trying to understand a weirdo like that, okay? You just need to worry about being Tita. Right, Agate? Why the hell do you keep dragging me into these conversations? Oh, we needed that, I think. Kevin? Oh, nothing. How's about we call that enough information swapping for... It'd be a crime to let all this wonderful food go to waste. Can't say no to that? Yes, let us leave debate aside for now. Instead, let us navigate the forests of meat through the rivers of liquor. Merriment awaits. Rivers of liquor, Lenheim? That was an unfortunate metaphor. Oh, please, Scarra, do not make me swim. Beside their cares for a while, they slumbered peacefully and awoke as they wished come the dawn. Morning, they borrowed a couple boats and enjoyed an excursion on the lake. Saw a pleasant lunch with no small bit of horseplay. Evening was perfect for setting a fishing line and letting the hours dissipate. I passed quickly by the idyllic shores of the lake. Ah, that was so much fun. As it was. It feels like we've been refreshed, body and soul. It's been a while since I've had this much fun without drinking. Scarra, miners in the room, etc. You slamming back some kind of fruit liqueur like a fiend while we were fishing? Oh, honey, please. Something that light doesn't even count. Right, Princess Tita? I think I will invoke, royal prerogative to refrain from commenting. A tangent from that, though. Estelle, you're really very good at fishing. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, you are. You pulled them up one after another. It's been her hobby since she was little. Speaking of, Kevin made quite a showing for himself, too. Notice that. He really seems to like fishing. Definitely knows how to handle a rod and whatnot, that's for sure. got a bit better, he might even make a good rival for you. The love of... Not everything has to be a competition, Estelle. Still, though, it's a lovely evening. Ah! Estelle, what is it? Ah, nothing. I think I need to go enjoy that lovely evening for a bit. I'll be back for dinner. I understand. If we gone too late, or I'll eat your portion too. Ah, yeah, I know. See you guys later. Still. Scara, don't worry, Tita. I'd like you to leave her alone for a little bit. That's okay. This is about Joshua, isn't it? Good guess. The evening was just as lovely back then, too. It's been 2 years, I don't really remember. Down here? Yes. Ah, what a pretty sunset. It's just like that time. Sky, the sunset, the water, it's all just like before. Everyone's having fun. Really the same at all, is it? Hopeless, aren't I? Made up my mind to chase after him at my own pace, but... And Joshua laughing at once. Again. That was really pretty, Estelle. Evan. Came by because I was curious who was belting out the melodies. Gotta admit, I didn't think it would be you. I guess you do have hobbies other than sneakers and fishing, huh? Playing kind of character. Monica playing's kind of out of character for me. Not hardly. Suits you. Gotta be honest, I think you're better at fishing, but... you can just come out and tell me I'm bad. I don't think it's... he made a couple tactical mistakes, sure. What matters is the music and the heart. Performance of yours carried your heart. Trust me. Oh, thanks. If I get a little closer, go ahead. A question I'd like to ask you. Estelle, what are you going to say when you meet this boyfriend of yours? What I gathered, he left under what we might call, circumstances. Heavy ones. Even if you finally catch up to him. Thought about what you're going to say to him after all this? Convinced myself I was going to drag him back even if I had to pull him by the hair. I can really do something that forceful. See. To be completely honest, I don't know if what I have to say will even reach Joshua. Knowing that you're still set on finding him? Yeah. Thought a lot about Joshua's situation and my own failings. No matter how hard I try, though, the words to deal with it all don't come to me when I sit around. So, I'll just let the words come when I finally meet him. Well, after all, my feelings aren't mine alone, right? Something that grew between Joshua and I when we were together. So, I think I'll only really be able to find those words once I see him again. When we meet, our hearts will do the talking. I refuse to worry about that until we find him. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I get a little sentimental, sure, but just call that lady's privilege. Oh man, that didn't go according to the steps at all. What? Step 1, Estelle is all sentimental and down. Step 2, Estelle worries over a comment from me. Step 3, I follow up nicely. Step 4, Estelle starts feeling better and her opinion of me rises sharply because of it. See? Profit. That was the brilliant plan I was aiming for, but no, you skip steps 2 and 3. Thus 4, I think. Sorry. Still good priest, Kevin. You pay attention to people with words like me. Or, that's true, that's part of a priest's job. Gotta admit, I was paying attention to you for reasons that are more personal, Estelle. Huh? What do you... Hold that thought. But now I'm... What's it? Not sure, it looks like a boat's approaching. Someone's inside it. What? Kurt? They just can't catch a break, can they? Patched him up as best I can, but his wounds are pretty serious. I'll have to stay bedbound for a while. Or Kurt. Thought I'd see the day where Kurt gets thrashed like this. What the hell happened? Kurt and his team were really close to finding the Society's base from what Lugren told us. It means Annalise, Incarna, and Grant should have been with... No. Bad. I called Lugren on the inn's phone. He's contacting the other branches in the Royal Army now. But things are gone wrong. Annalise and the others will... We know. Don't panic. Need to get out of here and do what we can. Problem is, where the hell did Kurt's boat float in from? It is curious. Valeria Lake has no islands or reefs, correct? That's right. It's tremendously deep, so... It's to floated in from another shore. Very hard to divine precisely which shore, though. Yeah, the lake is huge. Guess we could ask the army patrol ships to help too, but... Hurt. This is... Estelle, Agate, everyone. This is the Kingfisher Inn on the lakeshore in Bose. Drifted here on the waves, you tough old goat. Kingfisher. Yes, I see. Remember my teammates and I infiltrating the Society's base. And then I... Kurt? Don't tell me. God damn it all. I have my memory stolen not once, but twice. Society has intruded upon your mind once again. Zin, please. Use your chi on me as you did last time. Otherwise, everyone else will... Last time was a desperate improvisation. Be able to restore memories locked away by hypnosis. Besides, with your injuries, no. Can't risk it. But, in that case, let me try something. Huh? You are? Kevin Graham, Grosritter of the Church. I think Annalise might have told you about me. Yes. Hang on a sec, Kevin. You can undo hypnosis? Well, don't know what I can do about any nasty stuff that's wormed its way into the subconscious, but... I think I can manage a little something if it's just some kind of block in his short-term memory. Doesn't seem like it's been that long since he was hit, so... Neat. Is this an example of thaumaturgy, the secret arts of the church? Might call it that. This might feel like your head's getting kicked by a mule, repeatedly. Guessing you don't care much, though. Not at all. Just do what you can. Name of she who dwells above do I hold this consecrated septium. Silver reflection of the conscious will, black luminance of time's flow. By your opposing natures, I divest this mortal man of the ties which bind his mind. Ugh. Hurt, you okay? Yes, I think so. So much is returning, as though a mist is clearing. Just let the fog clear and remain calm and relaxed. Whatever you do, don't try to look into the darkness that lies beyond. Yes, I understand. I see what you mean when you warned me this would be unpleasant. That is the ego, isn't it? You can tell? I'm surprised. I'm proficient in meditation, remember. Fine. I think I remember enough now. Really? Great. An impressive technique. Heh. You really are more than just a skirt-chasing priest. Well done, Kevin. Come on, don't inflate my ego too much here. I mean, a little, sure, but not too much. Anyhow, Kurt, what do you remember exactly? Yes, well, society has a base on the northwestern shore of the lake. It's in, like, the mountains? Built some kind of research facility in secret. Research facility? When did they? How did they? Northwestern parts of the lakeshore are sparsely populated at best. Even so, guard airships do patrol over the area. The facility is cleverly hidden. They project a dummy image into the sky to prevent aerial scouting. What? That is an impressive feat. It's theoretically possible, but how would you... If you approach by land, a deep fog spirals up around you as you draw near. Oh, sounds just like Roland's. We broke through the fog and entered the facility. But then we were ambushed by a team of people calling themselves Enforcers. Got us completely off guard and crushed us almost immediately. Lost consciousness not long after reaching the boat. Damn my cowardice, abandonning Grant and Karna and Annalise like that. Art, don't worry about it, okay? I'm going to save Annalise and all the rest. Estelle? Don't worry, Kurt. You told us everything we need to know to go kick some fools around. Yes, on top of that, I suspect we'll have some help from the Royal Army. Leave the rest to us. Forgive me, I leave it in your hands. Kurt? Don't worry, he's just unconscious. Anyway, sounds like we don't have time to stand around. Right, we need to get going before the army does. Estelle, I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but... Yeah, I know. It's gonna be the most dangerous thing we've ever done, by a lot. But you know what? I was prepared to settle things with the Society one way or another. This happened sooner than I thought. Estelle. Well, I think that was the shortest vacation in history. Now we got plenty of rest. Now it's time to gear up for the real fight. There's a problem. A small army of us going together would stand out too much. It'd be best to send a smaller group, I think. Yeah, good idea. Everyone, do you mind if I pick a team like I did back in the ruins? Is it beneath Gransel? That's for the best. I'd be happy to come along. We gotta take Kevin. Sounds of it, Annalise and your friends are in the Society's claws. They've been given the same treatment Kurt was, or worse. What do you guys do exactly? Oh, see, a good idea. Yeah, I can point. Looks like you're in no matter what, Mr. Priest. Okay, so if we're taking Kevin... Oh, what level Kevin is.
Together now.
I like Chloe. Chloe's S-Craft is the perfect oh fuck button.
Oh, okay.
Rita, I'm so sorry.
Ready? Together now.
Oops.
Ready? Together now.
That's what I meant. sure is quiet. Think we'll be able to see the beach soon or something. Since I'm off, we should be going in the right direction. We'll get there eventually, don't worry. Besides, check out that moon. It's the sort of night you'd really want to take a girlfriend on a date, really. Someone's as mellowed out as ever. You actually have a girlfriend, Kevin. Despite what you might think, I have at least one candidate in each town on the continent. Candidate, meaning you don't actually have one. Well, at least let me finish bragging. So, Kevin, why are you out here on your own still? This is becoming kind of a big deal, and you have no backup aside from us. Are the Gralswitter kind of understaffed? Well, the situation's kind of complicated. Got dispatched out here on my own at first, yeah. Stuff really hits the rotating thingamajigger, though. Some of my buddies might fly out here. Okay. So the Gralswitter's job is the retrieval of artifacts, right? More accurately, investigation, management, and retrieval. And retrieval usually means recovering it from someone. Church has forbidden the average citizen from owning working artifacts, and most nations agree and let us work. What's with all the locking down? Seems a lot of effort for old machines. Okay, so the thing is, there's lots and lots of different types of artifacts, right? Nobody really knows how or why they work. Despite that, they do work. Depending on how you use them, they can have absolutely crazy abilities. What do you think tends to happen when you put infinite cosmic power in the hands of your average citizen? I can guess, but what? The biggest thing is actually obsession. Can't resist the seduction of power and inevitably use the artifact for good. Seriously? Always? Seen it happen time and time again throughout history, sadly enough. Now, you remember Mayor Dalmor well enough to know what I'm talking about, right? It's true, Mayor Dalmor did seem terribly cruel when he showed his true face to us. He seemed like a man who would cast aside anything we would consider moral restraint. Holding absolute power gives people a warped sense of confidence. Sort of confidence. Raises their ability to control themselves. It's the mission of a Gralswitter to stop that before it happens. Ain't always the prettiest job in the world, but hey, even the Bracergill does stuff they can't talk about publicly, right? Not any different from that. Oh, well, you got me there. Hey, bet this means we're close to their base. And we really got no choice but to plow on ahead. Yeah, stay alert, everyone. They might try to ambush us. Hey! Looks like we made it through. Right, we've arrived. I don't see anyone around, but well, yeah, nobody let your guard down. First order of business, I think, is giving that building ahead of scouting out. Shouldn't forget about who our enemies are either. If we get in over our heads, we shouldn't hesitate to leave. Yeah, good point. This can be anything. We'll give you haze. I need haze and eagle eye. What are your stats? 393 art strength, 555 strength. Do I have a better crossbow for you? Absolutely not. Well, we'll give him that longbow, long barrel. You don't need an attack 4, but you can probably take an attack 4. second. Move that there. Oh, what did I just replace? Was it Aid? Maybe I want to give him poison or something? Big problem is his crossbow's low attack or low strength compared to everyone else's weapons. Lower strength 425, a little bit higher than. Nobody else has mine, doesn't he? Yeah, that's with mine too. No, so does Estelle. I guess he has decent art strength. Well, keep an eye out for treasure chests. Alright, just starting up a new recording. What in the world? Okay, I expected a lot, but not this. That's strange. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. No way. Archaism's here? We have 1333. They're pretty weak. Two, nothing.
All right, what's next?
Phew, I think we're still alive, mostly. Are those the Society's archaisms? Yeah, except they ain't archaic. They're like the ones that assaulted us on the Annenberg. They were made recently. It's strange. Despite all the noise we made, I don't see or hear anyone coming. Yeah, you're right. I think that analysts or even one of the enforcers would come to investigate. Things are probably on some kind of automated patrol. Looks like we really do need to check every corner. No map. Experience. Buzzer. That prevents sleep, gives arts strength and arts defense. I think I will give that to Chloe. That's a good idea. Thanks, game. Oh, hang on. You know what? That's what I want. We'll give Kevin a buzzer. I don't have a mind. Mind 4 there, and then we can give HP 3 here. Not quite Chloe levels of art strength, but it's pretty good. That's the front door. So he doesn't have Chloe's arts recovery.
Not bad.
Or EP recovery when walking. It's not unexpected. Missed one. Pick off the ones on the sides. That's some experience. That's what I'm talking about. Windlass. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that. Plus 60 strength. 688. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. You have attack. You do have attack 4. That's smart. A bunch of locked doors. Oh my god, I'm stuck.
Not bad.
Main downside is I don't have Tita's ranged attacks, or Tita's AoE basic attacks, but I'm probably fine without those. Should have attacked the other. That was silly of me.
Not bad.
Scara levels. One gets a full heal.
Nicely done.
Chloe leveled. I think Estelle leveled in the last fight as well. What the? Grant. Like, Idios, you're safe. Hart told us what happened is we came as soon as we... Hold on, something's up. Huh? Ah. Blast it. No. Oh yeah, this is sick. I think we're more... I was really hoping that would get the kill. Scarab? We need to have a talk. What's your S-Craft? Prayer and Prof... One... Crawford Grail... What is this word soup? Word salad, that's what I meant to say. you're not gonna let Chloe do things, are you? Oh, he missed. He gets to go again. Oh, we'll let her crit. Oh, 3,000? Let's frickin' go. Oh, we smoked him. What the heck? Oh, how the heck does he manage swings like that? It's just like the Ravens who are controlled at the lighthouse. Now then. Ugh. Sorry, guess I got in the way, huh? Grant, you're okay. Guessing you understand what happened then? Yeah, I can't remember the face, but someone hijacked my mind or something. Just gotta fixing my hair. That's a bit better. In order to stop any other intruders coming through here, though. Must be that professor guy. Grant, we're Karna and Analyst, you know? I don't. We got separated and they caught us each alone. Probably chained up in their own minds somewhere in here like I was. Grant. Give me your shoulder. Got a boat on the beach. We'll take you there. I'm okay. Another layout of the building so I can get out on my own. I'll not drag you guys down any further. Just please, find Karna and Analyst. Grant, yeah, leave it to us. Just speed up him walking off screen. Is he really gonna be okay? Now we just need to trust him and keep moving. There's 2 more, right? Yeah. Let's hurry then. I thought that was a Discord notification at first. That was an interesting sound. Durable droid weapons utilized by the Society are modeled after the ancient Archaism weapons and developed research organizations at the factories under the direct command of an Anglus. Furthermore, these facilities produce primary standards, yada yada. Volgol, the Scout Unit Port Seekers, the Combat Unit's Vanguard. Red card key. Yo, is this Doom? Oh yeah, there's enemies. Oh yeah, I should kind of heal Chloe. It's good enough for now. Oh, it doesn't matter. There's the thing. Never mind, I didn't need to heal. Some of these doors, do you use the red card key? Assume this needs a green card key. Yeah. that? That's the thing from before. Or what the? That's the thing from before. Boy, that's definitely the same as the one beneath the castle. Why is it here of all places? Far more importantly, why are there two of them now? This is already complicated enough world, thanks. It is a little terrifying. This place is even more horrific than we could have guessed. But there are multiple entrances to this room. Alright, let's go back this way, shall we? Next floor. Need a green keycard for that. I need a blue keycard for that. Sorry, I smacked the mic. This really is Doom. Oh, it turned. I didn't get a preemptive.
Oh, are we done already?
Was kind of hoping for monsters. Night goggles. Doesn't that just let me see in the dark, or does that actually have an effect?
All right, what's next?
Interesting. Why is this one open? See, I'm glad I'm playing this game and not like Resident Evil or something, because if you find 5 closed pods and 1 open in Resident Evil, something fucked up's about to come find you. Why was I thinking that I had to push the blocks? I think this place just reminds me of... I think there's a similar room in Breath of Fire 3 that you do have to push the blocks for. There's an exit there. I'm not satisfied. Just an exit. There's 3 exits. Well, let's check out this one first. Good direction. Ebony shoes. I think I have those. You have those already. They're men only. They're men only, and our one man already has them. Oh no. Karna. Okay. Fortunately, I had no way to stop that. Oh, come on. You've got 4 health? What the hell? I'm just gonna heal everybody. Pink Scarab is still in range. Big damage.
All right, what's next?
Every time I fight her, she seems to kick my butt harder. Alright, my turn. Oh, we're gonna have to fight Analysts. Ugh. Guys. Managed to get here, huh? Arna, are you okay? I've been feeling like I was run over by an airship. Yeah, I'm okay. Importantly, did you find the others? Don't worry, we freed Grant a moment ago. Still haven't found Analyst, though. Guessing you also had a run-in with an Enforcer or 3. No, we've been hip-deep in enemies, but no Enforcers. Aside from you guys, there doesn't seem to be anyone here at all, actually. Really, that's strange. There were a few dozen research staff and Jaegers on guard when we infiltrated. It's possible they've abandoned the base. It's very possible. Should be able to make it out on map. Please find Analysts. Free combatants acquired from Jaeger Corps and other sources. Skill enhancement, combat technique enhancement program, chain of command obedience program, protection of secrecy hypnosis program. Yeah, that really sounds like a Discord notification. The blue card key. How was that not? God. Oh my god. We're incompetent.
Nicely done.
Star Rabbits. What does that do? Gives me 4 movement and 15 agility. 3 extra movement for minus 35 defense? Maybe. Let's do it that way. Just that room. Maybe there would have been dialogue if I hadn't come back from the bottom. Okay, now that was an actual Discord notification. You guys wouldn't have heard that, though. Further up. Hang on, let's go down and back into the red key door. So there was at least one green door on the ground. Almost walked straight into that enemy. Misty Veil. There was one in this room. I imagine it was blue. It was blue. It's the front door. This is just... It's just that. Alright, onwards and upwards.
Oh, are we done already?
Okay, someone leveled. It's Kevin. Blue key. Monsters. Have any AoE? Managed to not get a single AoE art of Kevin. Pathetic. Oh, we have a crit, so let's use True Hurricane. Have grab points. That's obnoxious. I need to heal her. Move that far? Almost.
Well, that takes care of that.
Chloe and Estelle aren't too far. Another is Skara. Attack 4, let's go. I think I have 4 attack 4s now, because I'm pretty sure everyone except for... That's where I came from. Everyone except for Chloe has one equipped currently. Bomb, Tiro Bomb.
Not bad.
They turned around at the last second.
Well, that takes care of that.
I haven't been looking at the chest. Empty is the promise you made. You know which one. I have to make a note of this. This is comedy. And these writers are good. They got the Silent Hill reference. They got that one. All right, analysts. Oh, she got a lot of robots, though. Probably don't need that much. Disappointing performance. That probably kills. That one. You can focus on the boss. This is Chloe. I thought it was Scara. To steal that crit, I don't want to give Analyst the crit. Rather give Estelle a 3200 crit. Didn't interrupt her. Up big crits.
Shall we?
Gotcha.
Shall we? I think we shall.
All right, what's next?
Just miss the Scara level. 33 experience, damn. Oof, Analyst. What the heck did that little goof get so strong anyway? As I recall, she did spend a month training with you and learning your techniques. Oh, good point. Alright, let's wake her up. Estelle, everyone. Kevin's here too. Thank you for coming to save me. Analyst, you feel okay? Yeah, nothing the Soka Domo can't fix. Importantly, the others, don't worry, we freed them all. You're the last one, in fact. I see, that's good. Sorry, Estelle. I promised we'd have a big rival fight, but I didn't want it to be like this. Don't worry, you silly. It's thanks to your team that we knew about this place at all. You did your job just fine. Leave the rest of us. Estelle, Scara. Oh, scouting job, right. Estelle, there's something I gotta tell you. Oh, what? Well, we were running around, I spotted Joshua. What? Kidding. When the Jaegers were chasing us down, he showed up and broke through their lines. I recognized his clothes and black hair. I'm pretty sure it was him. Sorry, so Analyst, don't leave it there. Where'd Joshua go? Not sure. We managed to get out of that spot, but ultimately they caught us. We could have headed for the roof, though. Roof? Some kind of airship dock on the roof of this building. Remember the soldiers and researchers heading that way. Okay then. Analyst, you think you can get out on your own? Yeah, I'll be okay. This place is like a horror show. Might still be something in here. Everyone be careful. I hate my nose gets really itchy. And Josh would be here too. Let's get to the roof. Yeah. Oh, give me that blue key card. Based on the data collected from experiments, the betas entered the final tuning phase. Melody the original manages a 90% synchronization rate with the orbital field. Execution of the gospel plan should be redacted. That's probably the elevator to the roof. So what's in here?
Nicely done.
There's a Scarizard level. Let's use Chloe. Bunch of Sepith. Don't mind if I do. But so many times. Can I go this way? I didn't. Sorry, but I'm cutting you off. Probably didn't even see that exit. Alright, back down. Let's go to the ground floor, because I know there was the one. Rest here, get. This is nuts as AP, SP, EP, that one. Back up. I think the only blue door was on this floor was in the back, right? $200 Earth Sepith. Just making sure no other doors led to a blue door. Doesn't look like it. Not a preemptive attack. There was another blue door in the... there. Would have win Sepith. Thing almost caught the tail end of me without even realizing it. That door. After a check what's in that green door on the way back. Blue card key. Under fire Sepith. What a shocker. So it's just the top floor then. May or may not have something. That's the way. Didn't I see a blue door somewhere? Yes. Oh, I did go in there. That was just a Sepith. Okay, let's actually split up my recording here. Blue key card. Probably should have attacked that thing. Do care about the experience right now.
Not bad.
Chloe and Estelle are very close to a level. And of course, not looking for that experience if it's not a preemptive. And as I was saying, of course, I'm still trying to get Scara to catch up a little bit. She's 64 though, she's almost caught up. Not about to fight Joshua, am I? I haven't saved it all today. Joshua? Joshua, say something. Why are you so cold? Wake up, wake up! No. Joshua? Estelle, why are you here? Gaidio's here. Hang on, I'll... Damn it, get away! Yeah. What? Joshua, what? That's a doll. No! A doll weapon. Surprise attack! Like 18 delay. I've only got 10,000 health each. Chew through that in no time. Just gotta focus a little bit.
I hold in my hand the quality of the lights act as our shield.
Guard everyone from 2 attacks. Oh, he's no longer guarded. I wish there was a way for me to hit 2 of them, but... Or hit 3 of them, I mean. Let's just keep pumping damage into you. Almost.
Now, under the heavens, radiant
Let's do another true hurricane. Should knock out that one, and... Oops. A mistake was made.
can't be.
It's fine. I should maybe split my people up. if I can. You're gonna move there. I think this is mostly fine, except I'm just gonna naturally group up again. But Kevin and... Oh, this is fine. Kevin and Chloe can naturally stay at a distance. This Kevin's dead.
Well, that takes care of that.
Couple of level ups. God, that was tough. Now, who are you? Esser. And Lo and Ren. Ah, you were just a fraction too slow in realizing the deception, I fear. Afraid this is check and mates. What? Oh, hell. This is... Ugh, can't stay awake. It's a bit too easy a sport, really. At least your reactions were amusing. Maybe a small token of gratitude, but allow me to invite you to a place I think you'll find very interesting. Ugh. Talk about walking right into a snake pit. Hey, Estelle, you alright? Something wrong? Estelle? Don't tell me this is a bad joke. We're there. Damn it. Ah, crap. Ah. Well, -1 Estelle. We had a good run. This is Estelle. Joshua? Why? It's okay. It's enough. Always just a puppet. Joshua, you okay, mate? Never go back to being so enough. Bye, Estelle. Oh, no. No. Not gonna scream right. Ah. Oh, what a scream. Are you okay, Estelle? Ren. Good, just a dream. Hey, did you have a scary nightmare? Yeah, total nightmare. That freaky doll's even showing up in my dream. Wait a second. Ren, what are you doing here? I was wondering when you were gonna act all surprised. So laid back, Estelle. I love that about you. Yeah, well, forgive me for not being on the ball right after wake. Where? Not so odd for me to be here, you know. We're actually at our brand new base. Base? Mm-hmm. Look out the window. Okay. What? That's a bigger ship than... It's a bigger ship than the one we were just on. Ooh, we got an anime cutscene? Welcome aboard the Crimson Ark, the Glorious. The ship could beat up an entire army. Don't you think this is the best toy ever? You people, what are you planning on doing with something like this? Ah, our guest has finally awoken. Come aboard, Estelle. I trust your nap was restful. Sure, you're quite out of sorts being brought aboard with no fanfare. Fear not, we haven't brought you here to cause you any harm. Far from it, in fact. You're free to relax here. Why don't we take the chance to have a nice chat? The society, about our goals, and about our common friends. I think I can answer many of your questions. Fine. Not like I have much of a choice. Let's hear it. Excellent. I'll be waiting. Ben, be a darling and show Estelle the way up here, wouldn't you? Sure. Okay. Come on, Estelle. Let's go to the sanctuary. Sanctuary? It's a really pretty room on the top deck of this ship. The professor's waiting for us there. Alright, show me the way. Oh, you don't need to be so serious. I think you'll really like what we have to say. What do you mean? I'll just have to find out. Anyway, follow me. Come on, come on. Silly me, the sanctuary isn't this way. Opposite side of the hallway. Access to sanctuary and engine room restricted, yada yada. Here we are. This is the sanctuary. Professor should be just inside. Hey, Ren. What is it? The one controlling that Joshua puppet in the base? Uh-huh, that's right. Professor asked me to. Neat, huh? So you're a victim of society, too. Huh? Oh, here I go. Isn't really any exploring to do. Let's continue onwards, shall we? Oh. It's Oregon. Welcome aboard the Glorious. Been some time since we last met, Estelle. Ah, Professor Alba. I thought it was you. Finally remembered when I heard your voice a minute. Cassius Bright's daughter continues to impress. The seal on your memory wasn't particularly strong, but throwing it off on your own is still worth some manner of praise. My apologies. I've yet to properly introduce myself. My true name is George Weissman. I am one of the Anguis, supervisors of this society. An Anguis, so you're like one of the high commanders of the society? Something like that. Now, as I said before, I'm completely prepared to answer any questions you may have. What do you like to ask first? Honestly, there's so much to ask, I'm not even sure where to start. You needn't fret, take your time thinking things over. Pleases you I could play a relaxing etude while you collect your thoughts? Yeah, I think I'll pass. We got an organ player right in front of Estelle. The organ is like the coolest sounding instrument. We're just passing on this, what the fuck? No, you didn't strike me as someone who'd be into that sort of thing. Well, whatever, here's a question for you. The whole poor archaeologist thing a total act or what? Putting the poverty aside, I actually am an archaeologist. And as an aside, I picked up the pipe organ during my time with the church. I may not be that Erebonian you spend so much time with, but I dare say I'm decent, wouldn't you? Hang on, the church? Like the Septian? Was something of an academic priest. Chance meeting with the Grand Master led me to discarding the path of faith. My knowledge of artifacts, paltry as it is, still proves useful from time to time, thankfully. With our current plan in particular, one who tempted Colonel Richard into starting the coup, and who arranged all the gospel experiments, was you. It certainly was, and it was all for the sake of our cause. Gospel plan? I saw something in the research facility about that. The plan is to take the Oriole, isn't it? Take the Oriole. Not entirely accurate. But for the purposes of this conversation, it will suffice. Yes. What is the Oriole anyway? Why do you want it so bad? I know it's said to be one of the treasures of Eidos, but just what is it? For the moment, I must keep the exact nature of the Oriole a secret. Would, after all, so hate to spoil the surprise. Surprise, right. Thanks. Our plan has moved into its third phase. Very well. Very, very soon now, its true nature will be plain to see. I can barely contain my anticipation. And once the Oriole has shown itself, then we will see the potential of mankind unfurl before our eyes. Potential of mankind. Ragnar said something about that too. Oh, the holy beast was willing to bestow his wisdom upon you? Perhaps you are doing more than simply living in your father's shadow. Spare me the flattery. What the hell? I keep asking you these things and you keep dodging the answers. Do forgive me. It wasn't my intention to be so evasive. I can, however, easily answer the question I know you want to ask most. What? What keeps you from asking it? Don't be afraid. Muster your courage and ask it. Joshua. Where's Joshua? His exact location is currently unknown to me. From what I've observed, he's up to something with those sky bandits. Their movements have proven to be quite elusive. But he is alive and well, I can assure you. Okay. Joshua's specialties are covert operation and guerrilla warfare. I was the one who tuned him to excel at such, but he has long since surpassed even my greatest expectations. And I gleefully await seeing the height of his potential. Come now, you needn't look so angry. When Joshua was entrusted to my care, his heart was akin to a glass ornament dashed upon against a paving stone. It was my first attempt at rebuilding such a shattered soul. Is it not natural, you think, for an academic to be curious about the result of his work? Did you tell Joshua on the day of the Queen's birthday celebrations? I merely removed the block on his memory and told him the truth. He, once taken into your home, had unwittingly been acting as a spy and sending guild information to the society. That Richard's coup succeeded in its own right because of him, and finally that, thanks to his efforts, the ground was at last fertile for our plan. I even rewarded him. I formally released him from his obligations to the society. I finally get it. Why Joshua that night, why he disappears. He said goodbye with that look on his face. Yes, I must say I did find that regrettable. I think Joshua would abandon you so coldly after regaining himself. I recommended he just pretend he knew nothing of it. Continue his life with you, alas. I suppose my generosity backfired, no? I'm amazed you can even say that. You were the one who chased Joshua into a corner in the first place. He didn't have a choice. So he had to, like that. It's harmonica to me. Say goodbye, Estelle. All of it, every last bit. It's all your fault. Oh, where the hell did you come from? It's here from the start. I've been here the whole time. I think that's how he says it. Close enough. Watch Game Changer if you haven't. It's funny. Simply didn't bother to notice. What an undignified performance. And to think this comes from someone who rose to the occasion on some of my challenges, too. I suppose it was not enough to teach you to think before you act. Come on, give her some credit. It takes balls to pick a fight with him. Agreed, regardless of her skills, her courage certainly is impressive. Though I wonder if we should call it courage or mere foolishness. Oh, crap. Haha, so you're the Divine Blade's daughter. This would be the first time we've met. I'm Enforcer number 0, Campanella, a fool. Nice to meet you. Another one? Stop it, guys. You're scaring Estelle. Then too? You don't need to worry, Estelle. I know what I said last time, but we aren't here to hurt you or anything. Promise. Huh? Hey, Professor. Why not ask Estelle right now? Well, now is as good a time as any. How about it, Estelle? Would you like to join Ouroboros? What? Sorry, I misheard that. Say that one more time. I asked if you would like to join the Society of Ouroboros. You wouldn't become a full-fledged enforcer right away, of course. You'd be more a candidate for promotion. Are you insane? Come now. It's hardly the leap of logic you're thinking. Joshua had been rather stubborn about returning, but with you here, he would undoubtedly come back to us. To you. Estelle, you want to see Joshua again more than anything else, right? If you join us, that'll come true right away. What's there to even think about? But Now, Ren, Estelle might need some time to weigh her options. Be departing the ship for a little while on business, Estelle. You give us your answer when we return. I do apologize for this, but your options must remain fairly limited during your stay. Feel free to request anything you can, but you'll be staying in your cabin. Join the society, I'll meet Joshua. It's all but guaranteed. Besides, I don't have to join them for real. I can just, pretend to join them and learn more about how they operate. Not the best actors in the world, so it might be hard, but it's better than just being locked up. Stupid. That isn't the way I do things. Pardon me. Huh? You? No need to be so on guard. No intention of harming you. So if you try something like that little stunt of yours earlier, choice. Yeah, well, sorry. What are you doing here anyway? Weren't you guys going out somewhere? Professor and the others are the ones advancing the plan. Staying behind and minding the glories. As you people are planning on doing. If you wish to find out, why not accept the professor's invitation? You'll learn most of our plan if you do. Heh, seems you have your answer, but you're still hesitating, aren't you? Got my advice, Estelle Bright. You're not suited for the Society of Ouroboros at all. Both ability and personality. And you have to be so completely blunt about it. Don't misunderstand me. Potential for the necessary skills somewhere. Personality? Too little darkness within you to be part of the Ouroboros. Darkness? All those in service to the Grandmaster bear some kind of darkness on their shoulders. Myself, the Professor, the other enforcers. Joshua too, needless to say. Hey, what's your relationship to Joshua anyway? Relationship? Joshua was weirdly focused on you. He seemed to know who you were even though he's gone. On top of that, it seemed like he was desperate to find out who you were. It surprised me. The Professor sealed part of his memory. He was hypnotized in such a way that the moment he left the society, he could remember little about us. If he remembered his actions as part of the society, he could not remember his Confederates. That would have been the core of his dilemma. Memories of his childhood would be the same. If he remembers Karen, he likely only loosely remember. See, so that's why. Karen, I've heard that name before. Karen Astray, childhood friend of mine and Joshua's older sister. died 10 years ago. What? That harmonica you have was originally Karen's. Joshua held on to it as a memento. Passed on to you. Joshua had an older sister? How did Karen, pass away? I hope you know what you're really asking. The answer to that question requires staring into the abyss in which Joshua and the rest of us reside. It will stare back. Prepared for that? I'm ready for what's been coming or whatever, but I want to know what kind of path Joshua has followed. Nothing else I have to know. As you wish. It's a little over 10 years ago. Back when you could still find the village of Hamel on maps of Arab and Liberl. Hamel was a tiny little place. There weren't many other young people. The 3 of us were always together. Dreamed of becoming a bracer, and I spent my free time practicing my swordsman. Karen and Joshua would watch and encourage me. This is how we whiled away. Yo, what's up, Elf Kyle? When I was done with practice, we would turn our ears to Karen's harmonica. We could play anything on that harmonica. Anything. My favorite was always the old Erebonian folk song, Bouts of Light. It seemed like that bliss would last forever. That. Reason to doubt it. Day dawned and began just like any other. They came. Band of invaders, garbed in black and armed with Liberlian weaponry. They encircled the village and slaughtered everyone in sight. None were spared. Not the old and infirm, not the young and defenseless, not even infants. Those who were killed quickly in the opening moments were the luckiest by far. Women, and in this telling, there are some things that count. Fled desperately from that hell, lucky to be in a position to escape when the attack began. Led for the outskirts of the village, the screams of our own families carried to our ears on the wind. We'd gotten to the outskirts, I told Karen and Joshua I would act as bait to confuse any pursuers. I promised them I would catch up to them soon and sent them ahead. But the attackers, they had laid their plans well. They had people in position to deal with any who tried to flee. Finally caught up to them, that scene was strangely quiet. Man, dead, shot through the... Joshua with a gun in his hand, dumbstruck. Karen, Joshua with a horrific... Now the scene seems surreal. It was calm and content. She entrusted her harmonica to Joshua. So that I take care of him. She died quietly. Why did that? The Empire invaded Liberl almost immediately afterwards. A defenseless little village, its inhabitants slaughtered by men with Liberlian arms. It was almost too perfect an excuse to invade. Liberlian troops doing that? The local garrison found us. They were adamant the invaders would... War ended a few months later with the Empire's defeat. However, we were given a different tale entirely. They told us instead that a band of Jaeger dropouts had turned to pure... Told us never to speak to anyone else of the attack. Erebonian authorities announced that Hamel had been destroyed in a landslide. All roads leading there were to be... Hold on, what? Why would they lie about that? Neither explanation makes sense. It's almost like... everything was a fabrication by the Warhawks and the Empire to justify the invasion of London. At the end of the war, the ruse was discovered and the Imperial government was thrown into a panic. They conceded to a comprehensive peace and executed nearly everyone involved in the plot to pretend that it happened. That is Stelbright, is the tragedy of Hamel. That was also when Joshua's heart was broken entirely. He was now burdened with the torturous death of his sister, his parents, and every shock of taking his life. How could that not shatter the soul of a 6-year-old child? Likely heard the rest from Joshua. His spirit was so wholly broken that he lost all the will to do anything but play that harmonic. He passed away. That was when the two of us were found by Weissman. To save Joshua's life, I'd entrusted him to Weissman's care and threw myself into Ouroboros training. Joshua, scared as he was by Weissman, followed the same plan. Weissman, I'm still not entirely sure. I think it's Weissman. This is darkness, Stelbright. Understand what sort of gulf separates you and Joshua now? Understand what he stares into every day? Do you? Now I think I really understand why Joshua left. Hey, next time you see him, tell Weissman thanks, but no thanks. I'll never join Ouroboros. Not because I like or dislike the society. As long as I'm gonna pull Joshua back over that gulf you mentioned, get it. Though I do feel kinda bad about letting Ren down after she went through all the trouble to invite me. Hey, do you think she'll forgive me if I say I'm sorry? You're one of a kind, Stelbright. To hear those horrors and thus lose your hesitation? You truly are more than just the daughter of the... thanks for the compliment, I guess. And you say all that, but you care about Joshua too, right? You guys were friends. Maybe more like brothers. To be absolutely clear, it was 10 years ago. Me now, he's nothing more than a rogue element to be eliminated. But the professor seems to enjoy letting Joshua do as he pleases. I have a different plan in mind. Sooner or later, I will deal with Joshua personally. Wait a second, what the hell is this? Aaron asked you to take care of him. Doesn't that mean anything to you? I have my own path I've chosen for myself. I dedicated myself to my goal, and any who stand in my way shall die by my blood. Not even Karen's final request will stop me. Can you... Huh? Those are... Professor and the others, yes. Looks like the third stage of the plan is getting underway. The third stage? What's... that is not for you to know. Once we're finished, you'll be returned to your father. Behave until then. Now just a... There's one final note. Don't even think of attempting to escape. Glorious is 8,000 arg above ground. You have nowhere to run. Don't even think of attempting to escape, he says. He doesn't know that it's human nature for me to want to do the exact opposite. Besides, he's the only enforcer on board. Alright, why not? Let's do this. Okay, the timing is gonna be everything. If I can figure that out, I'll be good. Let's see, I'll wait a couple hours until they let their guard down, and then... Right, with a shot. This is a memento of Karen. Didn't throw away something you like something like this so easily. Hey, time to change shifts. How's the girl acting? Huh, quiet as a mouse. She might be a bracer, but she's still just a kid. Probably curled up in bed, scared out of her mind. Babysitting while everyone else is out sucks. It's so boring. I wanted to get out there and into the action. But you're whining. These are Leonhardt's orders, and hell if I'm not gonna follow his instructions to the letter. Eh? That sound. Hey, what are you doing? I don't think... Escaped? Damn it. Stupid girl, does she not get where she is? Is she trying to kill herself or something? Oh, can it take me right now? She probably fell. You've got to be kidding me. You're gonna tell Leonhardt that'll let us keep our heads. Damn brat, nothing but a load of trouble. Damn brat, huh? Ugh. You. Nice try, old man. Ugh. Never underestimate a bracer. First of all, don't you think that was a little rude, calling a sweet maiden like myself a damn brat? It wasn't me. I didn't call you that, I swear. Oh, you didn't? Oh, you didn't correct your buddy then? Then. Either way, it's nap time for you. Okay. Reinforcements are probably gonna get here really quick, so I should book them. Gotta be some way off this boat. Until I see Joshua. Until I see that dummy again. Stop for anything low? Well, neither will I. All right. I think that is a pretty good place to stop for the night. Oh, we got through a whole bunch of excitement. I was semi-expecting to end up in Chapter 7 at the end of all of that, but I guess not. I guess Chapter 6 has been pretty short so far. It's only been the lab. Oh, game is really good. This game has really picked up. Chapter 5 going into Chapter 6. I guess starting like near the end of Chapter 5, this game has really started to pick up. Now, it's Wednesday. Normally, I try and stream on Saturdays. However, this Saturday, I know that I am busy. I do want to make up that stream because this game's sick. I'll play more of it, but I don't know when the best time for me to do that is. Like, maybe I try Sunday. Maybe I try, I don't know. Figure that out later. But I definitely do want to keep playing this. I'm addicted. 44 and a half hours in. Game's great. But thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. Making some great progress, I think. Yeah. I can't say exactly when I'll be stream next, but forward to hopefully seeing you then. Till then, have a great night, week, day, month, year, whatever. Probably not month or year. Probably less than a week. Hopefully less than a week. Anyways, have a good one.